Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to jump into this quick lesson. This lesson is going to be concerning how Esau Edom will eventually ban the Bible. Okay, I have this article pulled up from Newsweek, and we've heard of rumblings of this happening for some time now. Okay, they've been speaking about banning the Bible, and they've come up with all different types of different versions of the Bible, and I'm not talking of the versions like King James, NLT, NIV, GNT. I'm talking about they've taken out whole chapters of the Bible. Okay, they've got a version of the Bible that that doesn't condemn the alphabet community, things of that nature. Okay, and it's just gotten to the point where he's just gonna do away with it altogether. You know what I mean? And this is his way of doing it. This is Esau's way of doing it. Esau is trying to combat Bible prophecy through his propaganda. Okay, so this article from Newsweek, which was published today, May 2nd, it says Republicans voting for bill that could make Bible illegal outrages MAGA. Okay, which is Make America Great Again. All right, and you can see them, gathering and meeting, in the House. Okay, and I'm not really going to read the point is made in the heading, in the headline of the article, how they're voting to make the Bible illegal. All right, it says MAGA conservatives voiced outrage at congressional Republicans voting for the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act over concerns it would make the Bible illegal, and they're going to try to make this about the so-called Jays. They're going to try to make it about that, but it ain't about that. It's about the Israelites. Banning the Bible is about the Israelites being out in the highways and the byways, preaching this word, through the names of YAHAWASHI, and teaching the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who they truly are. Okay, the nation Israel. That's what banning the Bible is about. It's not about, this world's version of what anti-Semitism. That's not what this is about. All right, Congress on Wednesday passed a bill which would require the Department of Education to use the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, IHRA, working definition of anti-Semitism when enforcing anti-discrimination laws. It comes as colleges across the United States have seen pro-Palestine protests that critics say at times have allegedly veered into anti-Semitism. And if you're paying attention, there's been protests at these different campuses, very high-named, high-profile campuses, which goes to show it's all a psyop. This is all being staged. Some information came out yesterday, even by the mayor of New York, Eric Adams. He was talking about how, when they basically got down to it, and they found out, some of these protesters was like professional protesters, not students, but people who were paid to go protest and cause a ruckus, and it's all a psyop. Everything that we see now and moving forward, you have to question. Okay. All right, and a lot of this stuff is a part of the New World Order agenda, obviously, and Esau is just using his resources and making his way and trying to set this thing up so he can bring forth, his new agenda. Okay. Let me see. It says anti-Semitism is a certain perception of Jews, which may be expressed as hatred towards the Jays. Rhetorical and physical manifestations of anti-Semitism are directed toward Jays or non-Jay individuals or their property towards the J community, institutions, and religious facilities. Okay, so again, I don't, my intention was not to really read that much of the article, but just to go to show that, Esau is trying to, this is his way of combating Bible prophecy through his propaganda. Okay, when you're in a position of rulership like Esau is, you can use your power, and you can frame your society to look and feel and kind of sound however you want. Okay, this is what would be considered an unrighteous decree, as the scriptures say. Let me grab that real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, in verse 1. Okay, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." This would be considered an unrighteous decree. Okay. It says, "Turn aside the needy from judgment, and take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless." And this is what Esau does all through society. All right. Prescribes grievousness, writes grievousness. All right. Mainly to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, because they want to keep our people down and oppressed, and not understanding who their power is, and blame everything on Jake. You know what I'm saying? So this would be considered an unrighteous decree. Even talking about it, right? How do you ban the book of life? Right? How do you ban the book of life? Doesn't the scripture say it's the word that quickeneth and makes you alive? Right? Real quick. John 6 and 63. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth." Okay? The flesh profit is nothing. The words that I speak, okay? The words that YAHAWASHI speaks, okay? Which is the scriptures, man. Okay? The words that YAHAWASHI spoke are the words of life, man. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. How do you ban the book of life, man? That goes to show you that this word is not for the entire world, man. All right? It's only for the nation of Israel. Okay? And at this moment, it's only for the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? The scripture said the election have obtained that which he seeketh for, in Romans 11. All right? So again, this is Esau trying to combat Bible prophecy through his, all the different systems that he has set up. Okay? He's trying to combat what the scriptures say. Let me get this in Isaiah. He's trying to fight up against Bible prophecy. Isaiah 30 and verse 20 says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet not shall thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers." Right? This is what's going on currently. Okay? Verse 21, "And thine eyes shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. And when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left." This is what Esau and the entire world is witnessing right now. Okay? They're witnessing the teachers, the prophets, the men of YAHAWASHI not being removed into a corner anymore, but the eyes of the elect shall see their teachers. And we're seeing our teachers, and we've been woken up to the truth by those teachers, by those men, by those prophets. All right? The elect of the nation of Israel, who's returning to their power. YAHAWASHI, man. This is what we're witnessing. This is what the world is witnessing. Is this not what's going on right now? Baruch chapter 2 verse 30, it says, "For I knew that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities shall they remember themselves, right? Are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans not waking up to this truth? Is this new truth not spreading like wildfire? Okay, we are remembering the names of YAHAWASHI. We are remembering our language, our heritage, our culture. These are the things that are coming back to us through the power and the spirit of YAHAWASHI. All right, verse 31 says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear." Okay, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, namely here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay, and they shall praise me in their land, in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sin before the Lord. Remembering the way of our fathers, that's what we're doing. You know, we're rehearsing the righteous acts to a degree, right? Did the scriptures talk about the dry bones coming together, okay, being made alive? As it mentions in the book of Ezekiel 37 chapter, the dry bones, right? And Esau sees this. He sees this in the midst of his New World Order agenda, right? And he has to put systems in place such as this. He has to put the systems in place to combat it. Okay? He's trying to upset Bible prophecy, but the scriptures say, you know, none of these shall fail. These prophecies must come to pass. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, but that's what the scriptures say. All right? No ifs, ands, buts about it. You can't stop Bible prophecy, Esau. Okay? Okay, the end of your rulership, the scriptures talk about, you know, the Lord has set the bounds that he cannot pass. You cannot pass what the Lord has set up for you. All right, your time is coming to an end. Because the Lord has to set up a righteous ruler. You know, he can't continue to have this devil be in power and rulership, making all the decisions, ruling, you know. You got to get him up out of here at a certain point. All right. And ultimately, what this article represents is the famine of the word, right? Ultimately, that's what it represents. Again, which is Bible prophecy, the things that must come to pass. Okay? This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, power Yahawah, by Hashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai." Right? The famine of the word is a part of the Lord's prophecy, you know, trying to ban the Bible. At some point, the prophets, the men of the Lord, are not going to be on the highways and the byways. They're not going to be doing videos on YouTube that's accessible. All you're going to have is you and your faith in Yahweh Shai. That's it. Okay? Which will be enough if the Lord is working with you. Okay? So when I say that's it, I don't mean in a way like that's all you have. You know, and it's a bad thing. It's a great thing, because all we need is our faith in Yahweh Shai, our faith and our trust and our belief and our hope in Yahweh Shai. That's all we need. Okay? Let me read that again. Amos 8:11. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it." So this is going to happen with things like this, in conjunction with you know situations like this, where you know this man is going to ban the Bible, and if you get caught teaching or preaching you know the scriptures, you could potentially get you know rounded up, okay, thrown in the back of the paddy wagon and sent off to jail. Okay. And there's even an expectation for it with the men of the Lord, because we know, some of the men, we're gonna be persecuted for Yahawashi's namesake. We know it. Okay. But that's what enduring's about. That's what faith is about, and believing. That's what it's all about. Okay? Believing, fearing, and trusting in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Scriptures say no weapon against me shall prosper. Not even Esau's unrighteous decrees, man. No matter what type of bill or voting that he comes with, no matter what system, Yahweh Shai is coming for vengeance. He's coming to destroy this place and to gather the elect, man, for deliverance, for salvation. All right. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. As always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem, Yahawashai Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.